Hey guys, welcome back to another Talk Tuesday where you're watching yours truly, J. Marie, give you fitness advice for your very own weight loss, muscle building, or whatever you're trying to accomplish in your fitness journey. Things that I've learned from not only losing 50 pounds and becoming a certified personal trainer, but also going to help thousands of women around the world to lose weight and become more healthier. So today we're gonna be discussing recovery, how to recover properly so that you can stay encouraged throughout your journey and things like that. So let's just hop right into it, okay? All right guys, so when we talk about recovery, the first thing that I want to talk about is nutrition. There are two things that I really believe factor into you feeling strong throughout your workout week, your workout month, your workout year, and just throughout life in general. Of course, when we, train certain muscles, especially ones that aren't particularly strong, you will have days where you feel weaker or where you feel sore. And what I want to do is help you to understand what's happening when you feel sore. So when you feel sore, it's because lactic acid has built up and is surrounding one specific area. And so if you're feeling sore in your hamstrings after deadlift, lactic acid has built up there. So what we really want to do when we're talking about nutrition and recovery is we want to focus on eating things, drinking things that will break up that lactic acid. And so what will do that? Well, potassium is a really good one. So that's why you always hear me say, eat your bananas, drink your water, go and get that, like Pedialyte, go and get that body armor, because those are different types of things that have electrolytes, have potassium, and will go ahead help you to recover faster and help you to get stronger. But there's another side to that. So the other side of that is throughout our workout routine, obviously we're trying to build strength and we're building muscle. And so what's happening when we're lifting weights or when we're doing moves that are strenuous to our body is our muscles are breaking down. And so what builds muscle back up? Protein. And so you really want to focus and make sure that you're eating enough protein for your body weight. A good rule of thumb is per day trying to get 75 to 100% of grams of protein per body weight. And so a good example that I always use is like if you weigh 120 pounds, then you want to be getting 120 grams or 75% of that in protein per day, okay? Something else that I really want to talk to you guys about is dynamic versus static stretching. So dynamic stretching is when you're doing an active stretch, like high knees, butt kickers, arm circles. These are active stretches, dynamic stretches that are getting the muscles warm while also stretching them out. A static stretch would be something more like touching your toes, right arm across the chest, left arm across the chest, holding your arm behind your head, pushing your right leg out and just holding that stretch. Static stretch is really whenever you're just holding one place 10 to 30 seconds, and then a dynamic stretch is where you're moving. So oftentimes what I see you guys doing is you're doing a lot of static stretches before your muscles are even warm. And so what that can do is actually reverse the effect that you really want. The reason why you're stretching anyway is to recover, to feel loose, and to get the most out of the exercise that you're going to be doing, right? So when you do a static stretch too early where you're just holding your toes for an extended period of time, or you're holding your arm across the chest for an extended period of time before you've even warmed up, it can actually encourage injury more than it prevents it. And so what do I encourage you to do? I encourage you to do a lot of dynamic stretches like high knees, butt kicker, monster walks, arm circles forward, arm circles backwards. These are great ways for you to get warmed up and then go into, okay, now I'm going to stretch my arm across the chest, I'm going to touch my toes, and just start to feel loose in that way. But I want you to start implementing this in your fitness routine because I'm definitely sure that you're going to see a difference in the amount of days that you're sore because you're recovering well. And so really focus on when you're getting warmed up, introducing those dynamic stretches to your routine, and when you're cooling down with dynamic stretches and static stretches as well, so that you can prevent injury and recover well without too much of a sore muscle, okay? Okay, you guys know I always share my best tip last, and this is what I really want you guys to focus on. I want you to focus on incorporating a recovery workout. Now, what exactly is a recovery workout? I know we've covered a lot, but this one you really want to pay attention to. So a recovery workout is really just an active exercise that's less intense than what you've been doing regularly. And so if you're normally in the gym lifting weights and going between like weights and a cardio movement, so you go between weights and the elliptical, weights and the Stairmaster, weights and the treadmill, weights and the spin bike, if that's like your normal routine, an example of a recovery workout would be perhaps like just a light jog around the block, or going swimming, or going for a bike ride. Just something that's really light but still gets you moving, still gets you sweaty, because it gives you an opportunity to go ahead and go in for that stretch without it being too strenuous on your muscles, too strenuous on your joints. Including recovery workouts throughout your workout week is extremely important because it helps you not only to obviously recover, to relax, rejuvenate a little bit, but it also allows for your muscles to, do the same thing. And that way, when you go back into the workout where you're focusing specifically on your back and gaining strength there, or it's a leg day, or it's a cardio abs day, you'll have just that much more strength because you've already recovered and you feel good to go ahead and push to the next level and do a challenging workout. All right, guys, so that's all that I have for you today as far as how to recover properly and making sure that you're recovering throughout your workout week. That way you can feel that much more stronger to continue and not be discouraged while you're out here trying to get results, okay? And so as always, thank you for tuning in. Work, Sweat, Achieve. You were watching J. Marie. We out.